Coming up on Mountain News this morning, health leaders encourage people to get vaccinated ahead of holiday celebrations, and an Eastern Kentucky school prepares to host a vaccine clinic in order to keep kids in our region healthy.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. I'm Dakota Makris. It's just before 5 o'clock on this Thursday morning. Let's take it over to Brandon for a look at that forecast. And Brandon, I was going to say absolutely warm this morning. Warmer than in mornings past. I didn't even have to start my car, but I did anyway out of habit. So
I left my jacket at home. I didn't even bring it today because it was still well up in the 50s when I left the house this morning. But today, later on, I don't think anybody's going to need a jacket. So if you make it out the door this morning with that one, you should be in pretty good shape a little bit later on. Let's take a look at temperatures right now in the low to mid 50s across most of the area. We have 130, which just popped up in the last few minutes there, 37 in Jonesville, a couple of 48s and 46s down toward the border there. Middlesboro 48, Jacksboro at 46. But everybody else 50 or above. Oh, I just seen Wise there at 45. So everybody else in the main parts of the area 50 or above this morning. 22 degrees warmer in Hazard this morning than it was this time yesterday. 23 degrees warmer in Harlan, 25 degrees warmer in Ashland, and double digits warmer in most of the region. And then close to the double digits there in Jonesville and Wise. The wind, though, cranking in there. You're seeing the wind speed, the consistent wind there between 5 and 10 miles per hour this morning. So be aware of that. We could have some gusts up to 25 miles per hour for a while today, but that should die down a little later. 65 our forecast high this afternoon, and the clouds will give way to sunshine as we head deeper into the day. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Breathitt County is mourning the death of a long-serving magistrate. Breathitt County Judge Executive Jeff Noble told us Roy Darrell Harold died Wednesday morning at Pikeville Medical Center from health complications. He was 63 years old, and he was also in his third term serving District 2. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced. Wednesday's COVID numbers show another big jump in case numbers. The state reported 3,300 new cases yesterday, along with 44 new deaths. We are approaching 11,000 total deaths. The positivity rate continues to tick up, now sitting at 8.5%. The number of people in the hospital and the number on a ventilator are both up, but the number of people in the ICU with COVID is down slightly. You can always find the latest COVID-19 information over on WYMT.com. The first flu cases of the season are already being reported, this coming as the COVID-19 case count ticks up and the new Omicron variant raises more concerns over a potential twindemic. Now health experts are celebrating the season of giving vaccines and immunity, not illness. But with calendars booked full of holiday parties, some are concerned about contagious viruses spreading after flu cases plummeted last year.
This time last year, there was a mask mandate in place. It protected themselves and it protected others, not only from COVID-19, but your other typical winter illnesses. It's safe to go to these events, but with cautions in place.
Governor Andy Beshear says his administration is watching the new variant. Experts say holiday mingling can be safe if done with caution and encourage people to get vaccinated against both COVID and the flu. Today, students in Breathitt County can receive a COVID-19 vaccine from 3:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Breathitt County High School. Students ages 5 to 11 can get the shot. Now, those are the age groups the school system is focusing on, but any student who is eligible can also receive it. A Breathitt County High School grad tells us he is happy he gets to help out.
They contacted me since they knew I was in the area, and I was jumping at the opportunity to come down and be, working for Breathitt because I'm from here, and I always wanted to come back home and work whenever I was finished with PA school, and so I just was giddy whenever I heard that they were doing test for stay and putting on vaccine clinics in Breathitt County.
Health experts are still trying to figure out how effective the COVID vaccines are against the new Omicron variant. Not too long ago, employees at 3M in Harrison County were protesting the vaccine mandate for federal contractors. Well, Tuesday, U.S. District Judge Gregory Van Tatenhove sided with the lawsuit by Attorney General Daniel Cameron to block the mandate. Although the judge blocked the federal vaccine mandate, he said the vaccines are effective. Governor Andy Beshear said the judge's ruling needs more clarity. In the past, the governor has said Kentucky will comply with all federal regulations regarding vaccines.
But if you are not vaccinated, there is a periodic testing you have to undergo. So in the end, we need to know what, as an employer, we're going to have to do or not do.
The judge's ruling also affects Kentucky, Ohio, and Tennessee. The new rural hospital loan program, which started in September, is already helping improve health care access in areas that need it most. Governor Andy Beshear announced the Pineville Community Health Center will be getting a $1 million loan through the program. It will be the first medical center to get funding. The rural hospital loan program will be making $20 million in low-interest loans available to health centers and hospitals around the state. Well, Appalachian Regional Healthcare has wrapped up its purchase of Palby Hall Regional Medical Center in Johnson County. The announcement of the purchase was made in September. Rocky Massey, who served as community CEO for ARH Hospitals in West Virginia and has been heavily involved in the acquisition team for the purchase of Palby Hall, has stepped into the role as interim community CEO for Paintsville ARH Hospital. ARH President and CEO Holly Phillips said in a statement, quote, "As a member of the ARH system, the hospital will benefit from the collective stability and strength of our multi-hospital system while continuing to provide the exceptional level of care for which it has consistently been recognized for over the years," end quote. Eligible Kentuckians can now apply for temporary water assistance. The money is being provided through the federal low-income household water assistance program. More than $18 million is available. This is an effort to help people who have fallen behind on their water bills, those who are facing disconnection, and those who have already been disconnected. You can apply through your nearest community action agency, which you can locate on the State Connect website. Thank you so much for getting your Thursday started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we come back, the costs of damages from this year's hurricane season are in. We'll tell you what that is coming up.
The rain chances have moved down and the clouds won't be too far behind them. I'll have the latest on our very mild forecast in about 3 minutes.